Hey everybody, it is me, Daniel, and we are back with another week of 514 Kids Online. It is January 24th, and oh my gosh, this month is flying by, isn't it? All month long, we've been learning about responsibility. That's showing you can be trusted with what's expected of you. And we've learned so much, and today we are going to look at a lesson that Jesus was teaching a big crowd of people, and he used a parable to teach it. Now, I talked about this last week, but a parable is a story that's not really true. It's just made up to help somebody learn something, okay? And this parable is found in Matthew chapter 25, and is the story of this landowner, and he had a bunch of land and a bunch of money. And this is what Jesus says. He says, a man was going on a journey. He sent some of his workers and put them in charge of his money, okay? He gave 5 bags of gold to one, he gave 2 bags to another, and he gave 1 bag to the third. So we've got 3 different workers. One of them got 5 bags of gold. The other one got 2 bags of gold. And the third one just got 1 single bag of gold. Now guys, this is a big deal, right? Can you imagine carrying someone else's gold? That would be like you'd have to have a lot of responsibility for it. I don't even know the words because I wouldn't know what I would do. That is so much responsibility because you're dealing with someone else's money, right? You have to take care of it. And this is what Jesus goes on to say about how those people handled it, right? He said, the man gave each worker an amount of money that he knew that they could take care of, okay? And then he went on his journey. So he gave 5 bags of gold to one, 2 bags to another, and 1 bag to the third. And so he gave each one the amount of money that he trusted them, right? So the one that got 5 had a lot of responsibility. The one that got 1 still had some responsibility, but not quite as much, okay? And so he goes on his journey, and then this is what happens next. The man who received 5 bags of gold, he brought 5 more. So he went out and doubled the owner's money, right? He went out and doubled it. And then the man who had 2, right, went out and brought 2 more bags again. So they each doubled it. And each time the landowner, the master said, wow, you have done well. Thank you for being faithful with what I have given you. Now we come to the person with just the 1 bag, the third worker. And guess what he did? He didn't go out and he didn't invest it. He didn't buy more things. He didn't put it in the bank. He actually dug a hole and he put it in the ground. And then he just kind of sat around and, I don't know, maybe read comic books or something like that. They didn't have comic books back then. But when the landowner came back, the man came back asking how much money he had. He said, well, I actually just buried it in the ground, okay? And I didn't do anything, but here's your money back. Do you think that the landowner was happy? Do you think that that third person practiced responsibility? No, he didn't. In fact, the landowner wasn't very happy with him at all. He says, you should have put my money in the bank. When I would have returned, at least I would have gotten more with interest, right? And so, guys, the moral of this story is that, God has given us so many things. He's given us like friends and family and talents and like skills and abilities, and he's given us time to like work on those things, right? It's our responsibility to take care of what we've been given, to use our time here, to be responsible, to give away, to like use our talents and our energy and our time to make other people's lives better. Guys, it is our responsibility not to be lazy. We need to look at the bottom line again because Daniel forgot it. We need to make the most out of what we've been given. And that is our bottom line today. Make the most out of what we've been given. You guys have been given skills, talents, abilities. Maybe you're an artist, maybe you're a singer, maybe you're a soccer player, or you're really good at math. How can you use those skills to make other people's lives around you better? That is the responsibility that God has given you and me. I can't wait to go put it into practice. I hope you do too. See you next time.